What's up, pasta? Glad you asked. Well, it's nothing more than the PastaCast. Oh, sit on down, we'll make it last. And put on the headphones and relax, because nothing more than the PastaCast. Whoa, nothing more than the PastaCast. Oh, put on the headphones and relax. Nothing more than the PastaCast. Come on down, stay a while. Try to do something that'll make you smile. Come another day, come back and play. And put on your headphones and relax, cause it's nothing more than the PastaCast. That's amazing! Hello everyone, Lord Pasta here. Welcome to the PastaCast. I am joined by, I guess, what you could call my now co-host, NimijNeb2299, and
Hi.
also my other co-host, Chop.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
So you have me, the old podcast friend, the OG podcast friend, and then Chop, I guess, is
Yeah, I'm the new toy.
Yeah, exactly.
the new toy. Yeah. I'm the Woody. You're the Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
Exactly. Silver and gold. You know? That's what my mom used to say. That and milk turns you gay.
Listen to the old episodes of the Nimcast to get some context on these inside jokes.
Yeah.
They are currently still on Anchor and on.
Yeah, I linked them in like.
Oh, you do? Okay. They're on Anchor. They're on like Spotify and other podcast locations. I don't remember all of them. Not on YouTube anymore because I delete. Well, actually, no. Some of them are on your YouTube, aren't they?
Yeah, I uploaded like about approximately 8 onto my YouTube channel before MC Sapling yelled at me, like screaming in the DMs, "No, do not upload mine." So
well, we could just skip episode 10 and just be like, episode 10 doesn't exist anymore, guys.
I mean, I could do that, but like I don't want to. I feel like that would be like breaking consistency. And besides, they weren't getting a lot of views anyways.
Well,
and what I really wanted to do was just get the one with Spike Viper in it.
It's the only one that got any views.
It got 5 views.
Well, from the from like Anchor, it only got like that many. But from YouTube, when it was on my channel,
yeah, it had over like 200 on yours.
Over 200.
But that's crazy. They only got 5 views on my channel in like a year that it's been up. I think that's
really been long?
Well, it's close. It's been a while. Here, let me check. But I think that's due to the fact that Spike Viper's channel is like really taking a hit now.
Yeah, well, see now, before we had to come crawling to Spike Viper in order to get him on our podcast, begging him to come on. But now he's falling, so maybe he'll be the one crawling to us.
Maybe he'll want to. I mean, I feel like he would want to. Just because, well, actually I'm looking now, and it was only 4 months ago. I said a year, and it was just 4 months. But, yeah, actually now he's like starting like random like branched off channels. Like he started a vlog channel and he started a politics channel.
Interesting.
So I feel like he would want to like debate me or something.
Definitely. And we can get him to live stream it on his channel.
Although he would live stream it, but not on his actual channel. He would do it on his like,
he was
politics channel.
He was going to do that with the episode that we were on. But I was stupid and was like, nah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Are you calling him out for a debate?
I'm not saying that he should debate me. I'm just saying that on the last episode that he was on, he made the statement that, quote, "Nothing is an axiom," out quote.
and I just want to know if he still stands by that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We'll
'cause
see.
that's a pretty dumb thing to say.
What is? Wait, hold on. What is the definition of axiom again? Sorry, I'm a dumb over here.
Yeah, let me look it up so I just get like the real definition. But
It's
it's
like
basically like a starting point, like an assumption.
axiom.
Yeah, it's a statement or proposition which is regarded as being established, accepted, or self-evidently true. So Spike Viper is saying, no, nothing is accepted as true. Nothing is just accepted. But at the end of the day, something has to be accepted as true. Like, you have to ground your sense of reality in something.
Every
Exactly.
person has their own
Yeah,
axioms.
like there are
Like
basal
saying
assumptions.
the sky is blue. I mean, saying the sky
Well,
is
that's an
blue.
observation. That's not axiomatic, though. I'm talking about like things like reality is coherent. You can come to understanding about things. Like science is based on axioms. So
Yeah. It's. I think every individual person has to like realistically has at least some axioms.
and then moral
themselves.
axioms, not to mention, which is what I was
Right.
talking about when I was debating
Right.
him.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's. Yeah. Now that I actually know the meaning of the word axiom, I understand more.
Yeah, now you can sound smart by like using it at people.
So this axiom, and then somebody's gonna be like, "What's an axiom?" And I'm like,
Exactly.
"Glad you asked. I know I'm smart, and I should probably turn my text notifications off because you probably heard that." Yeah. So, anyways, is there any specific things you wanted to go over on this episode of the podcast?
Well, I can introduce you to the new gimmick that I'm going to be doing for these.
Oh no, we have a gimmick.
Yeah, we have a thing that we're going to be doing. Just it takes me a
Before
while.
Before it was the movie discussions.
Yes, now
was our
gimmick. This is better. All right, trust me on this.
This is
okay.
it probably is.
So
I mean, we talked about some weird movies. Not gonna lie, like Josie and the Pussycats.
No, that one was actually honestly like, yeah, that one sucked, but like. They were all neckos, so I was.
It created good discussion.
Yeah, I mean.
And like, yeah, and you became one of the Pussycats.
Yes, I was the Neko boy of Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah, we have an image to back that up.
Yes, definitely.
Put that picture in the thumbnail.
I will. I'll have to go back and redesign all the old thumbnails. To the PastaCasts. But anyways, here's the gimmick. All right. So I'm gonna read you this like article.
Okay.
Woman who fell from balcony practicing extreme yoga is recovering quickly. Report. A 23-year-old woman who fell 80 feet from a balcony in San Pedro, Mexico, after practicing extreme yoga, has shared an update claiming that she is recovering quickly. In August, college student Alex Terrazas was photographed practicing a yoga pose. Alright, this is the good part. Hanging upside down over a balcony railing with her knees bent. She lost her balance and fell from the 6th floor of the apartment building, causing her to break 110 bones and undergo 11 hours of surgery, according to a Mexican newspaper El Universal.
That's
Any
sad.
thoughts so far? I mean, there's a picture here, but I mean, I'll just
I
leave it
want
up
to
to
see
your
this
imag-
picture.
She's upside down, hanging off of the balcony. Okay?
Yeah,
She's upside down.
that's intense.
Yeah, like balancing like on her stomach.
This sounds like I don't know. So our new gimmick is we're finding weird articles of things that happened and just
the gimmick
discussing
is
them.
I read these weird articles and we talk about them.
about a Florida man or whatever.
Yeah, but they're not. It's not that.
Not literally, but that type of thing.
I mean, I had one before I found this one. It was about a guy who's turning into a cyborg, but I lost that one, so This one has to do.
The one that sounds more interesting, you lost. Cool. Because this one's just kind of something traumatic happened. It's kind of like, what do I say to that?
Yeah, I think we lost Chopped, by the way. He
Yeah,
just,
I know.
like, disappeared.
He, he fell into the void of some. I don't know. I think he just got fed up with us and was like, these guys suck.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I don't want to be associated with these losers. So now it's back to the original OG podcasters here.
Who needs gold anyways? I mean, am I right?
Yeah, who needs anyone other than us two?
Yeah.
I mean, we are the best podcasters that ever lived.
Three's
but
a
I don't
crowd
know.
anyways. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what do you make of this? Like, is this,
So okay, so how did this person fall again? What was the?
They were upside down, and when I say upside down, like their head was like over the edge. Like the majority of their body was like hanging over their edge, and they were like balancing on their legs against the ledge. Like it was.
So they were like,
intense.
okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's So were they doing that on purpose? Were they like trying to be like, hey guys, look at me balancing here. This is cool. I won't fall.
It says it's extreme yoga. I mean, like I don't get the point of it. Like first of all,
that's right.
First of all, I don't get why she has to be like 6 stories up doing this. Like she doesn't have to do that. Like if she wants to do the pose, she could just.
It's extreme yoga. It's extreme yoga. It's like yeah, I'm gonna do yoga, but I'm gonna do it in a way that's extremely deadly, just to show how awesome I am at yoga. Like it's like those people who go and like hang off of a cliff with one hand just to take a selfie. You know what I mean?
I guess so. But like, I mean.
Except the only difference is, like, what do you get out of this one, right? Because, okay, you hang off a cliff to take a selfie. What do you get out of it? You get a picture. You get a cool picture you can share with people and be like, yeah, this is freaking awesome.
Or, like, you get a picture for people to judge you and say...
That, too. But still, you get something out of it. You get there's a product of it that you couldn't get otherwise. Well, I mean, technically, you could Photoshop yourself hanging off a cliff. Yeah. But, you know... This looks more realistic, I guess. And not everyone is good at Photoshop. So whatever. But like the yoga thing, like what are you going to do? Like you're just going to say, "Hey, yeah, I do yoga hanging off of a 6-story building." Okay? Why?
I mean, listen to what's happened to her. It's taken her 2 months to be able to eat by herself. and she's like She's like, oh, it was worth it.
All for yoga. People who say you should do yoga, I mean, this is what happens when you do yoga, guys. It's, sorry, this is why I don't do yoga. No, but, like, because, like, is there something about hanging on the edge of it? Because the whole point of yoga, right, is to be, like, calm yourself. You know, you become more calm. You, like, whatever, okay? So is the whole point of extreme yoga, is there something about hanging on the edge of a building that makes you more calm?
I think what it is remaining calm in the face of danger.
Yeah, that I was just about to say something like that. Like, is it like, oh, if I can be calm in this situation, then I can be calm in any situation. Haha. Oh, Chop is talking in the chat.
Bruh, my Discord crashed.
Yeah, we can tell.
Rip indeed. But let's read these comments, because, you know, I just found these. 1 hour ago, someone says, besides Obamacare, has anyone wondered why insurance costs are so high? I think someone forgot that this happened in Mexico.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I want to see the video. You know she was filming it. Namaste, dummy. Please know we do not need you. Is the next one.
Yeah, okay.
The next one, I bet her health insurance company just loves her for it too. Just a matter of days now till we hear about her suing the building she fell from for not having taller railings. Bet on it.
Wait. Say that one again.
I bet her health insurance company just loves her for it too. Just a matter of days now till we hear about her suing the building she fell from for not having taller railings.
Taller rail.
Bet on
I
that.
mean, see, here's the thing. That would be something that would be more likely to happen in the United States. I feel like in Mexico that'd be less likely for a lawsuit to come out of it.
Because, like,
You know?
Mexico is basically like a fascist regime.
Right, like Mexico's
Like-
basically just controlled by the cartels. Like, they're
Yeah.
basically the government there. I mean, they're not technically, but
Trust
they
me, I
basically
looked this
are.
up.
So, like,
Your constitution means nothing.
yeah. So, like, what are they gonna do? Like, oh, I'm gonna try to sue him, and then, like, I don't know. Like,
I mean, this is what I think we should do. I think that America should legitimately, and I think this is a morally defendable position. I think that we should, first of all, the first step is legalize all the drugs to get rid of the cartel, and then just annex Mexico. Just freaking annex it, you know? Like, they're all coming here anyways. Just annex all of it.
I don't know.
Why not? Like, I mean...
I know. I'm just saying I don't know. As in, I honestly don't have an opinion
I
on
mean,
it because
we
I
would
don't.
grant them all, like, state rights. Like, we would, like, the provinces would become states.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It could be a solution. Who knows?
mean-
Or just build a wall. You know, whatever.
No, not that one. Wrong.
Is that actually gonna happen? Like, is that an actual plan?
No, I don't think that he's gonna ever build the wall. Like, I mean...
Okay.
I
Well, who
mean,
knows?
If
He
he
might-
does, I'll be surprised, but, like, I don't really think...
Who knows? He might not be president by next year, after the next
Yeah.
election. I mean, there's this whole thing with him, the impeachment, but that's never gonna actually go through.
Yeah, I mean, like... sure, they might be able to, like, bring something against him, but, like, it's not gonna, like... He's not gonna step down.
Well, yeah, and then all they're really doing is antagonizing him to the other side, to the point where, like, it's really gonna hurt them. Like, if he doesn't actually get impeached, it's gonna hurt the Democrats in the next election a lot, because they're I forget, there was somebody who gave a whole description on how that works. I don't know. You know more about the politics than I do, but, like, it's a whole thing. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to get Chop back.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. His laptop is loading. Rip. He must be a pretty slow laptop. I mean, not gonna lie about that.
Jeez, amateur.
So how have you been since we ended the last podcast? It's been almost a year since we ended that one.
So since we ended the Nimcast, it's been, I want to say that was like end of September. So it's or October. Yeah, it's literally been.
It went into last year. It went into 2019 because we did the.
We
the
ended it
crossover.
in February, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So
Yeah.
it's like almost a year.
Yeah, it's been over a year since we started that podcast, though. So that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
It's been
I'm hoping that we do the closing out of 2019 with this one, because I'm gonna have some words to say about 2019. I freaking hated this year so far.
Oh, really? Is it? Does that have to do with just your personal life or things going on in the world? What is like?
I don't know. It just sucked. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like taking it too far, but I don't know. College makes me stressed out.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Even though it's like less classes, like it's Even though
there's
it's
more
less
work with the classes.
even though like I should be like, oh, you know, it's fine, but like I don't know, something about it just makes it more stressful.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. So how is college
maybe
going?
it's the process of how like, cause I had like a full I had all my classes like planned out before, so I go in to meet with the advisor, and oh well, what do you know? I have to get rid of like most of my classes. Like, like it was a whole complicated thing that happened. And so
Yeah,
then I had planned to do certain classes. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna do stats because I don't want to do like this extra like college algebra thing. Because first of all, my mom was like, oh, you should get this transfer module thing, which is like a thing that like apparently makes it easier to transfer credits to like a secondary college or like a university. And I'm like, all right, fine. But it turns out that actually doesn't do anything. But except it requires you to take a higher level math, which I didn't want to take. And actually, it turns out, guess what? Later I found out you don't even have to take that math. So when I took the math, everybody hates the math class. I hate the math class. I ended up dropping the math class.
What math is it?
It was just college algebra, but it sucked.
Why? Because
the teacher didn't teach anything. The professor didn't teach anything. Like all she would do, I mean, like the majority of the class was watching videos like that they play in like I don't know what it was, like the Cools class. It's like the first year class. Like it's like motivational videos. It's like learn the correct thought process. And it's like, is this a math class? Like, yes, you're assigning all of this work to be done, like 12 hours worth of math work to be done, but we don't do any of it in class, nor do you actually teach us math concepts in class. Instead, you just link us to like 5 different online classes, and then we have to take all of them.
Yeah,
So,
I hate
like,
professors who don't do the work of teaching themselves. They're like, I'll use other resources to teach them. I'll just kind of
be there and then like
I'll just give them homework and not tell them how to do it.
And no, believe me, nobody liked this class. Everybody wanted to do what I did. Okay, everybody wanted to drop that class.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I didn't think it'd be too bad. Because like for me personally, I never like algebra's not that bad. But I guess like yeah, if you have a bad teacher, it's like.
I mean, also I suck at math, so there's that too. But.
Also what?
Also, I just suck at math, so there's that too. But.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't suck at math, so.
LMAO.
But how's the rest of college going? Any other good classes going on?
I have composition, and then I have fundamentals of color.
Fundamentals of color.
Digital design and graphics.
Ooh, that sounds like a nice class. That actually wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it is pretty chill. Like basically, the professor just like talks the whole class period with like a presentation. You just sort of sit there. And the presentations are available online, so you can pretty much just like do other homework while he's talking, and then like review them. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah. Any other fun classes you got going on, or just boring stuff?
That's all the classes that I have yet, because like I said, like most of my classes got yeeted out.
Oh yeah, because you're.
And then the one class I dropped. So, I mean,
Gotcha.
I mean, Katie, she had the same thing happen to her, but she was too late and she couldn't even go to this semester. She had to like do it. She had to reschedule to start like next semester. So it's a problem. Like people are getting like totally like yeeted out of their first semester because of this.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
They should get better advisors, because the advisor wasn't there the first time. Like the advisors contradict each other. It's the thing. Like I had one advisor who was a standard advisor, but he was just replacing my advisor, and who told me one thing, and then the regular advisor told me another thing. And guess what? Now what do I learn? My professor for the color class is actually my advisor the whole time. So none of them were even my advisor. So...
This sounds like a whole mess. See, I never had issues like I was always pretty clear on like what classes I needed to take, and my advisor was always pretty helpful. Like I've never had any of these issues, so I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like an Ohio thing.
Maybe it's an Ohio thing. Yeah,
Probably is. I mean,
who knows? I don't know. I mean, it probably depends on like what department you're into, because like I'm in, for the mass comm department at my school is pretty good. Like, because I know of other departments at my school even where
so
they
like,
have issues with their advisors. So
yeah, like what kind of degree is the one that you're going for? Like, is it like is it like a science, or is it like applied science, or is it like arts?
mine,
Yeah, what kind of degree is it?
liberal arts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
So
wasn't even like one of the things they mentioned.
yeah, it's yeah. So it's just like media production basically. Like it's my focus is in telecommunication, so that's like a lot of I do a lot of like just video production classes.
Yeah.
So
So mine's like they say it's Associates of Applied Science, and it's digital design and graphics. So it's like photography, printing, like graphic design stuff.
yeah, that type of stuff does fall somewhat under some of the stuff we do, but it's like that's more in a way of like, oh yeah, using that stuff to produce stuff for like a mass audience.
Mm.
Yeah, but because like we do have like a whole class on how to use Photoshop and things like that in my major. So, but I don't know, and like other things like
Yeah,
that.
because our whole thing is oh, shut up. My whole thing is we do Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, all the stuff that like is in regards to images. So it's not like video. Like we're not gonna do anything like with videos, which I did in high school. I did animation, but we do.
Okay.
It's like purely color, purely like graphics.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of things are you gonna use that for? Like what?
Oh, that'd be like graphic designing.
Yeah. So like if you were designing like something like, let's say, a logo or something, or if you were like design, like what kind of jobs, I mean, would you want to get with that?
That's basically a graphic designer.
Yeah,
that's pretty much a graphic designer
Yeah.
person. And there are different
so
like types of graphic designer. Like you could be a freelancer, you could work for a company, you could do only specific things. Yeah.
I always thought it'd be cool to do freelancing, not for that, but like freelance, like video editor or something like that, or like producer, freelance. That'd be cool.
I'm just reading some of these titles. Like these are like some of these titles I get on my phone for articles are just so like dumb, like hilarious and interview.
How long have we been recording here?
We've been going for 27 minutes only.
29 minutes. And Chop is still gone, so he was there.
He came back for a bit. I think he's having problems with his computer. I don't think we should worry about him. He'll just come in when he does.
He came back for like 2 minutes. He was here like 2 minutes at the beginning and then just died.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. My school is all going pretty well. I mean, I have an on-campus job now, which is I work for our sports filming network. So we film the sports games on campus. So like our campus's football games and stuff like that. And they're like live productions too, with like really high-end expensive cameras and everything. So it's like pretty professional learning stuff. And I also work at this area. Well, it's there. It all falls under the same like organization, but where they rent out like cameras and stuff to students. So So that's my job.
Yeah, yeah. Here's an interesting title. I want to read this article to you. It's entitled, wait, I should probably... It's from Slate. A weird amount of psychic energy is their, like, what goes underneath their title. So I don't know what this publisher is. Under relationships, should men pay a, quote, dick pic tax?
Should men say that again? A dick pic
Yes,
tax?
exactly. A dick pic tax.
So...
And the subtitle is Man Up tackles the ethical quandary of who should pay on the first date. So I don't know.
So,
I guess this is like the title like catches my attention. You know?
wait. So what's the story here? Is it like?
I'll read it. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued by it.
On a recent episode of Man Up, Ayman Ismail entered the culture debate over who should pay on the first date and admitted to being one of those guys who go to great lengths to grab the check. Should men still be doing this in 2019? Is it chivalrous, patronizing, or simply the least men can do to make up for the hassles and dangers women face in the dating marketplace? Okay, so I guess, like...
What?
I don't know where the dick pic tax comes into play.
Literally, that is the most clickbait I've ever heard. That,
yeah.
Because all I'm getting is, should men pay for the food?
But I'm guessing, like, they're saying, like, the argument would be, like, they should pay because, like, men disturb women so much, like...
So they need to make up for...
Yeah, like, you know, like, because men are so aggressive like that, they'll, like, you know, send a dick pic to them without them like, wanting it. So to compensate for that, they should just pay. Like, it's like a tax, you know?
Like, not all men are like that, and also, like, that's still, even if you are, like, that still is, like...
I mean, yeah, like, it doesn't make any sense, but...
Like, okay, if you're gonna pay, okay, pay because you're being nice. It shouldn't have anything to do with anything else. Like, also, I don't think men should necessarily be expected to pay either. That's a little ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah,
but
I'm
still,
totally
though,
with you on that.
like, there's nothing wrong with them paying, but like, if you do,
if they do, if they don't, it's like, it's either or for me, like.
Yeah, but like, you do because you want to be nice, right? Not for any other reason. Not because, oh, I'm a man and men suck, so we should pay for things to make up for it. Like, this is like one of those, like, it really sounds like one of those, like extreme, like, feminists who's like, men are terrible.
Yeah.
Right, men are terrible, men suck, right? Like, not like legitimate, because there are legitimate feminists who are like actually not crazy.
Yeah.
But like the crazy ones.
Yeah, like
feminazi type people who are like, oh, all men are terrible, so this is their payment for being terrible.
Yeah, like some of these titles are just like so like outrageous.
I just love the title though, like, and then it goes into, oh yeah, they should pay for meals. Like I don't get some people's logic. I just don't understand what goes on in the brain of some people in this world. Any other interesting titles that you want to read out?
3 kilos of cocaine found in 81-year-old woman's wheelchair.
That's cool. What are they gonna do? Like, are they really gonna arrest him? He's like 81, or however old you said.
It's an 81-year-old woman. Why? Like, that's like, you know. I mean, it's a good place to hide it. Like, who would suspect that?
Yeah. Hold on.
There's so many like crazy stories. But anyways, anything on your mind?
I mean, I recently joked. I don't know. That's cool.
You recently what?
Probably not.
What did you say?
Are you having trouble hearing me too?
I just did for like 1 second, and then like.
Okay. I just recently saw Joker in theaters.
Ah.
Are you interested in seeing it?
Not exactly. I mean, I would see it like if it were like free or something like that, but it's not like on the top of my list. I'm really like devoting myself to Star Trek at this point, so I'm watching it backwards. Well, what I'm really doing is watching it in the order that Netflix recommends it to me, which happens to be backwards. So yeah.
Okay. So you're watching the movies, right?
Mm-hmm. No, not the movies. I already watched all the movies. I'm watching all the series. I'm watching like every single episode. Like I started with Enterprise, which is the newest one. Then I went back to Voyager, and before that was Deep Space Nine, and now I'm on Next Generation, and then before that is the original series.
Yeah, because the Next Generation is the one with Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One with Charles Xavier. What else did he play? He played the poop emoji in the Emoji Movie.
Yeah. It was the best role ever.
Best.
Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I remember me and my brother and like one of his friends, we went to see that movie. Like we literally like paid to see that movie in theater.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
wow, that's
crazy.
That's sad. I mean, oh, look who's back.
Oh yes, finally. He returns.
So
he returns. You missed all of the articles. I'll have to try and find a new one.
Yeah, there was some really hot stuff going on around here. It was crazy. It was like a crazy fun time. We laughed, we cried.
I almost died.
I almost died. Yeah, I was gonna say some of us died, but you finished with I almost died. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like some pretty really hot gay sex.
I mean,
oh yeah,
that's literally every single podcast we do. So, like, not gonna lie. It reminds me of the Pasta Went Quiet story, which is on the forbidden episode of the podcast.
we never really did go into that much.
Oh, there he's gone again. Cool.
Oh, what is happening with him? Like, I honestly have no clue.
Chop keeps getting chopped from the podcast.
That's very infuriating. Oh, everybody's online. Oh. Hey, what's up?
This is
It's scary.
So, how is the void that you keep returning to?
Well, I gotta say I was born there, so.
Oh, okay.
You too?
Yeah.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
Some people like to call that void Ohio.
Wait, you live in Ohio?
Wait, you live in Ohio?
Yeah.
Dang.
Lord Pasta lives in Ohio.
We're brothers.
Oh.
We're Ohio brothers.
Yes. Yep. Oh wow. God. Don't ever call us that again, because that's what the Paul brothers call themselves.
Oh yeah.
Wait, say it again.
I said we're brothers.
I did not hear that. This thing is crazy. Okay, say it again.
I said we're brothers because we both live in Ohio.
Hello?
Yeah,
there you go.
He died.
Rip.
Okay.
Wait, what?
He died.
Hi, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome.
Okay, cool. I had trouble hearing what was going on.
Dude, I always have trouble hearing.
Ah, yes. So, I'm writing this essay, right? I only have to finish a paragraph tonight of it, but each paragraph needs three different examples of evidence for each point, and I'm like, you don't need that much evidence.
Yeah, why? Like,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't like
I-
when papers do that.
Well, I'm still in high school.
Yeah,
And
what?
that figures. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to take college classes actually while in high school.
Yeah,
So
I did that.
I've gone down back to a high school level class, which I'm trying to currently get put in back into a college class because, I mean, one paper is formatted in MLA.
MLA, and then
Yeah,
in college they use APA.
yeah, I haven't used MLA since it was
No,
MLA.
we still do MLA in
Sometimes.
college.
Or
Yeah.
what class you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, most of the classes I take, because they're not like in any specific department, like writing or anything like that, like English department or anything like that. Most of the classes I take, they don't really care how you write it,
Oh, even in writing
format it.
classes. The point of a writing class is to teach you how to get to your point quickly enough so that it's not uselessly boring and long, but at the same time have enough evidence to where you can make your point, properly.
Yeah.
Currently, what I'm writing is just a small argumentative essay, but
Holy
it's
crap.
it's just three pieces of evidence, direct quotes for each. There's no way I can work that into a paragraph without making it seem long and obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
teacher
No,
doesn't
I
get
do.
that. Well,
I-
it, uh, it also it just sucks.
I'm to the point where I only have 2 more semesters left of college. Well, the finishing up the one I'm in now, and then 2 more after that, and then I'm done with college. And I'm like,
Hmm.
it's just that happy time.
Oh yeah. Oh
Wow,
my happy times whenever I can whenever I can get the materials to make my alcohol.
that's true. That's always a good time.
Yeah. Homemade booze, nothing like it. Makes it just your taste.
Each drinker on the podcast. Just so you know, the podcast does not condone
Yeah, I don't
underage
condone
drinking.
that.
I mean,
It does
In
not.
words, I don't condone.
I never said I was underage.
You said you're in high school.
I mean, he could be 21. I
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm very stupid.
because you're in high school. I just assume that you're probably underage. So.
mean,
You know-
you can stay in high school till you're
Why?
21.
Hey, that's kind of offensive. How could you just assume my?
I know.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to
why
assume
you being
things.
like that?
I know-
I'm about to kick you out of this.
I'm 677. Okay, don't assume my age.
I'm gonna go back to a saying that I
Well,
love.
you know what they
don't
say.
don't assume, because it makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
Ah.
Never have axioms. You know.
Never. That's true.
Just like Spike Viper, I see.
It all comes back to Spike Viper. That's like our entire any podcast we've ever had and ever will have. It's just it all comes back to
Have
Spike
you
Viper.
seen? Like you probably haven't seen, but he released this like weird cryptic video of him like talking to like an egg. Like
No,
Like,
I've never
he-
even heard of that.
he released a video of himself like holding an egg, and he was like, "This egg is stronger than us. We can
See,
overcome." Like I'm like about 90% sure like he got his girlfriend pregnant. Like I'm like I'm like
And that was his way of.
that's his way of saying it.
announcing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, use condoms.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
The last thing you want is to be 677 in high school and find out you might have a kid.
yeah, I mean like,
You're too young. 677 is not old enough.
Yeah.
well, I mean, all the ladies would be over you, you know.
I mean, technically, I'm still underage. 677? Nah, dude, that's too young.
Well, you know what they
Exactly.
say.
Like-
It's just a number, you know.
Yeah. True.
But still, though, do you really want to be raising a kid in high school? Do you want to drop out?
I knew someone who had 2 kids in high school.
Did they drop out or no?
No.
Okay. Because most of the time when
he was
people
proud of
have
it.
kids in high school, they end up dropping out.
Just put
was
him in
like,
the library. Have
he
the
would
library.
go around. He would go
story
around. He'd
time.
be like, "Yeah, I impregnated 2 people." I'm like,
Oh,
cooler
okay,
than
okay.
you.
He wasn't okay. I thought when you said somebody had 2 kids, I thought you meant like a woman
Oh
had 2
no,
kids.
yeah, no.
See, usually if the woman has a kid in high school, they end up dropping out.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
likely thing.
Well, I mean,
So yeah, don't do it.
And then the guy like leaves them, and I was like,
yeah.
See, I wouldn't be bragging about that. I'd be like, wow, people are gonna think I'm an idiot. Don't know how to
now
do that
see,
shit.
here's the thing. If I got someone pregnant, I would be there to constantly remind them of their mistakes in life. I would always be by their side, so they could
Purely in
so they
spite.
can regret.
That's
So they could never have anyone else.
Wow, it's brutal.
oh. Speaking of sleep, you ever have problems sleeping?
Oh, tell me about it.
Yes.
I have to take melatonin.
Oh, he's gone.
Nope.
Well,
he's
okay.
back.
My mic did that thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
I ever since
I'm
I
having
had
trouble sleeping, and that's the last thing I heard.
ever since I had a random panic attack in June, I can't go to sleep unless I have melatonin.
Well, for like the last 4 weeks, I've been not really sleeping. I would say, you know, like when you wake up a few minutes before your alarm goes off, and you like turn it off, roll over, and try to go back to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
but you really just can't go back to sleep. You're
Yeah,
kind of half
yeah,
asleep,
yeah.
half awake,
Yeah.
because you're worried about when your alarm's gonna go off, so you're worried about
Yeah.
getting sleep.
Exactly.
I hate that.
That's been
that's
my
how it is
that's
all
been
night.
every night.
That's how
Yeah,
it is.
it's all night. It's been that way for the past 4 weeks, and I am dying. Like I am legit at my wits' end because
Yeah.
what?
I mean,
one
it's
thing
not as
about
bad
this-
for me, but like,
well,
I've had
thing is,
times like that. Yeah.
I've tried everything. I can't put myself down. And on top of that, like, so one thing about me is I'm like highly resistant to toxins and other chemical stuff like that. So it's hard to find, drugs that'll work on me. Like melatonin
Right.
doesn't work. I even tried upping the dose of Benadryl and NyQuil because Benadryl has drowsy effects and stuff. So I figured, well, this might help me fall asleep. So I took like 5 times the dose of Benadryl and 3 times the dose of NyQuil, and not even that could put me asleep.
Overdose on.
Yeah, I can't
NyQuil.
overdose. I can't
Overdose on NyQuil.
No, I physically cannot overdose.
have you ever done
That's
like
Sad.
like,
Actually, that's
you
probably a
know,
good thing.
Have you ever done like real
Kinda.
drugs? You know, like illegal stuff.
What, cocaine?
Well, no, like just like anything, you know.
I feel like that's not something to admit on a
Depends.
podcast. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like it could. I mean, like
This is a safe space, people.
I've never, taken black tar heroin through an injection in my ass crack, if that's what you're asking.
does that mean that you have done it?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Where's your sense of adventure?
How about that innocent one?
What's that?
How about weed? That's a pretty innocent one. Maybe that's like.
The only time I did that, I had a seizure. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Yes. Chopped is like the opposite of me in that respect. Like, yeah, apparently he's like resistant to like anything.
Yeah.
That, like he takes in, but like me, if I have coffee, I get kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I could drink like tons of coffee and I'd be fine. Like I have a very high caffeine tolerance. So is Chop okay? Like,
I don't
he's
know. Like his
currently muted.
Yeah, his laptop is loading apparently. Oh no, he said that like an hour ago.
A while ago.
I guess
An hour,
I don't know.
not an hour ago.
48
Actually,
minutes ago. I don't know.
Yeah. How long is the podcast?
48 minutes.
Oh wow! Look at that.
We're getting
Almost done with a. Okay, so here's a genuine question. I'm wondering: Is this like going to be the like first episode since the other first
Well.
episode was like a while ago? Or, like-
I'm continuing it from there. But the first episode kind of sucked. I think we can all agree that because I edited it and like I forgot to mute the background noise to the background, so it kind of sucked. But it will be the third one. So
the third? Wait.
Yeah, because I did one with Slash.
Oh, you did one with just you and Slash. Okay, got you.
Yeah, which he was like half asleep during that one. So like, and he was like also like extremely annoyed with me. Like he was like, ask me more questions. He's like, okay, I mean, like, you're supposed to just chill and talk. Like, what are you so like?
Yeah,
why are you
antagonizing
me? Like, I think the problem was we're both the same like personality when it comes to like, I don't know, we have both like quote unquote conversational personality. Not as like, you know, all the crazy dumb stuff that he says, but like we're both chill, you know. So we're both sitting there waiting for each other to say something, so we don't say anything, you know?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's good to have personalities that kind of work off each other rather than
which is like me and you. And I'm sure Chop would have made this interesting if we were like, I don't know, like here.
Chop just needs to stop chopping himself from the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. I'm funny.
Very funny. You're hilarious.
They call me the Joker around here actually because I joke a lot. I make good jokes. So not because I'm like creepy like the Joker. Nothing to do with that or socially awkward.
That's my job.
Yeah. That's my job. Hey, I'm the creepy, socially awkward weirdo here.
Yeah, that's why you had me on here.
Even though, shouldn't I be the creepy, socially awkward weirdo? Because I'm the one who was homeschooled.
No, people who are homeschooled have like a lot of confidence. Like
a lot of what?
They have a lot of confidence. Yeah, they can be like awkward at times, but most of the time they just like are really confident.
There's two extremes though. There's the extreme of like the ones who are like the more confident, more like outgoing, and then there's the other extreme, which is like the antisocial weirdo. There's both, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've known.
Chop's back.
We're talking about how I'm a homeschooled weirdo, or was. Yeah.
Well, so you've never experienced public school?
No.
Yeah.
I've experienced college.
You've never seen the things I've seen before.
Oh, Lord Pasta. So you are from Ohio, you said?
Yes.
You know OU down in Athens County?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well,
I know where Athens is.
Let me tell you.
It's in Ohio.
There is a massive like Halloween party there every year. Whole bunch of them actually.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, be careful when you go there. If you ever go there, be careful.
Why is that?
Man. I'm just thinking about the time I spent there.
Okay. What does that mean? Like, in what manner am I supposed to be careful?
Well, make
Watch
sure
your six.
Make sure you don't get too hammered. Make sure nobody puts anything in your drink, and make sure that you don't get too hammered that you drink something that was in somebody else's drink.
Don't drink the jungle juice.
What if like
Never drink the jungle juice. Lord Pasta, just general advice because you're in college. Never drink the jungle juice.
Okay, I'll try not to. Unless I want to.
They went through that at like our orientation or something, to like talking about explaining what jungle juice is and how you shouldn't drink it at a party because you never know what's in it.
Yeah, like
airport jungle juice.
Like if you know who made it and like you made it yourself or whatever, you know what's in it, then go for it. But like you're just going to some random party.
Yeah.
Who knows? There could be bleach in there and you wouldn't know until you're dead.
Oh yeah, also
it's probably laced too.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a grape bomb?
No, never heard of it.
No.
Well, basically, you take moonshine and flavored vodka. You take like a shot of moonshine, some flavored vodka, and half of a berry Red Bull,
Uh-huh.
and you mix that all together.
Right.
And there you go, grape bomb.
Nice.
If
Doesn't
you ever
sound
come
bad.
across them, be careful.
Yeah.
They are. Whew, it's a drink that's made to keep drinking.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
sure to
You know-
stay away from those.
Oh gosh, I'm having this issue of everybody cutting out again.
Hmm.
If you want to,
Anyways.
just leave and rejoin.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
All right. So, Chop,
Bye.
what do you want to talk about?
Here we go. But no, I just wanted to mention one quick thing before we leave the topic
Chop.
of alcohol. Sorry, no, you just a second. I just find it hilarious that we have these conversations about alcohol when literally everyone on here is underaged. It's
I
like,
mean, well, like everybody's like drank a little bit of it. I mean, like,
Depends
Well,
on what
no.
you mean by underage.
I mean,
we can all consent, but that's
Yeah.
not really relevant.
but I mean, like, in terms of the legal drinking age.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, as long as it's White Claw, there is no law.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, don't take what I just said. Because
No, we know it's true
White
though.
White Claw is just bad. No, really, there's no law as long as there's no cops.
It's true. Oh no, I'm not saying I've never done it. I'm just saying it's just funny to me. Like, oh, we're on, talking.
You know,
about
I
this
take
podcast.
that attitude towards everything. Just like age is just a number. Just like
He just a number. Yeah.
if it
mhm.
happens,
I see
it
no
happens,
cops here.
I can't.
So you know what that means. Today we're gonna
not like
learn
I
how
had
to
much
thermite
say in
pipe
it.
bombs.
It sounds.
So what you're
fun.
saying, Lord Pasta, is if you came across a
What would you do if there was a child right
cute
in front of you?
13-year-old,
None such one exists. So there you go.
wait, say that again. Wait, none such what exists?
I would not be attracted to that person.
Good. Okay, good. that is the right answer. That is the right answer. Thank you.
No.
Well, I mean, to be
if
fair,
we go up a few more years, then we're gonna be having some problems.
So,
but
15.
Then we might have some problems. It depends.
15.
to be fair, I lost my virginity at 13, so
I mean,
Yeah, but-
like,
It wasn't to somebody who was 18 or older, was it?
no, they were 17.
Okay.
oh
so
dang,
still
that
though,
must have
see,
been
under-
interesting.
Yeah.
Still technically at the age limit where like it's
Well, in Ohio, the age of
Mediocre.
consent is 16.
True.
Yeah,
made a
no,
it
point
is
to
over here,
remind
too.
people that.
Technically, they were legal. I was not.
well no, but they weren't. They're
Hey, look.
I don't know. They weren't 18.
Back
though,
in
so
the back in the trailer parks, it doesn't matter. All right, that stuff happens all the time. Back
Yeah.
in those Ohio trailer parks. That
Back in
always
those Ohio
happens.
trailer
That's just how
parks,
they do.
so-
I mean, like,
anything goes. Incest is wincest. All that good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Katie, her boyfriend
Hey.
before me.
My Discord just like died real quick and then started to work again.
I just. What were,
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, I'll repeat what I was saying. But Katie's boyfriend before me was 24 when she was 17. So I don't know. That one's not as bad, but like.
Well, to be fair, when I was 16, I looked, 21. So
Oh.
I once bought a bottle of vodka.
How old are you now? 17, 18?
19.
Okay.
So you're like the same age as me.
Hmm.
So I'm just turned 19.
Right.
So
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm 20. Gonna turn 21 in February. So, and Chopped is gone again. He's muted again.
Oh no.
He's just. We really. I feel like we lose.
We lose something. Something
We
inside
lose
me
something.
dies.
Yeah, the soul of the podcast is gone when he's gone. Like, it's like it's
Don't
like,
worry,
me
guys.
and
Hey, I'm still here. I'm just listening in. I just have to go kick a dog real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Okay,
I
okay.
see.
I have to
No,
go
but-
kick a puppy.
Understandable.
Gotcha. But no, what I was saying is like, when he's gone, it's like just us two old podcasters here.
Yeah.
We don't have that young new podcast life.
But here's the thing. I was having a conversation with MC Sapling about this. I was like, okay, so there's this guy, historian, who's like some weirdo, who was like on his Discord, who like goes around messaging him for nudes like 24/7, and he's like, okay, this guy's a pedo. I'm like, well, is he really though? He's creepy, yes. And it's illegal, but he's not a pedophile, Like, would you agree with that?
It's cutting out. Hold on a
Historian?
second.
I don't know the
It was
guy.
cutting out a lot again.
I don't know the historian too well.
Try talking.
Yeah,
to him.
nobody really does. It was MC Sapling told me about a historian who like always messages him for nudes.
I'm lost because everything's cutting out. Oh crap! Now my headphones are disconnected. Cool.
And to be fair, I bet Sapling is a pretty
Hold on just a second. I'm gonna
Place.
leave and come. Hello. Okay.
All right.
So,
Nim
I
was just like spazzing out that entire.
I literally missed the entire story. So
Okay, I'll try to explain it again for you. So, historian is 18. He keeps on messaging MC Sapling for nudes. MC Sapling told me, okay, that makes him a pedophile. But yes, it's illegal. But my point was, he's not a pedophile though.
Wait. First off, why is he asking him for nudes? That's
I
kind
don't
of.
know. That's like
He
I
probably
mean,
shouldn't be doing
I
that.
messaged him about it, and he says it's just a joke. I mean, I don't know how to take that. Like,
I mean, I guess you could do that as a joke, but like I
I
don't
thought
know.
historian was chill until this came up. So,
Yeah. Wait, who is this again?
historian is his name.
I don't think I know him. So
Yeah, you wouldn't know him.
is he one of the
But,
new
like-
people?
Yeah. But like, that's just like a 3-year age difference. So it's like,
But yeah, but still, it's like one of those things. It's like you just, I don't know.
I mean, sure, what he's requesting is illegal, but like,
Yeah, exactly. That's where it's like you're probably better off just not even sending messages like that. Like even if it's a joke, like
yeah, true. I mean,
it could technically come back to bite you.
mhm.
Like very easily. So I mean, I don't know. Do we have any plans for having MC
He
Sapling on?
wanted to be on. I think he's online now, but
What about your guys' Halloween plans?
I guess my girlfriend is having a little Halloween party with some of the people at or some of her college friends over here, and I'm gonna show up to that. I guess we're planning on having some sort of couple's costume. Not sure what it is yet. We had an idea, which I kind of like this idea. Is I would dress up as Bob Ross, and she would dress up as a Bob Ross painting.
oh, I see. I get
Yeah,
I
that
get
would be a good one.
Well,
Because we were at
would you dress up as you should dress up as a what's it called, a paintbrush. Be more accurate.
dress up as a paintbrush.
That way
Oh, she-
everyone will get a message.
She could dress up as a paintbrush.
Oh, that's like
I dress up as Bob
opposite.
Ross. So I'm Bob Ross. She's a paintbrush.
No, but like,
I think the painting works better because
yeah, because like,
what does Bob Ross do? He paints.
I
you
mean,
mean-
unless
What do you
Well, yeah,
do?
that's true.
With your girlfriend.
The Bob the Bob Ross costume I found does come with a paintbrush, so it's like it wouldn't make sense if I had a
you have
paintbrush.
to like have
And-
a paintbrush, like, like You gotta like position
Or
it.
you could dress up as an empty canvas too.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So like I'm going to paint her. I don't know. We'll
You mean
fully
you haven't
decide. No, I won't specify on the podcast.
yet?
That's a
Yeah, I'm a virgin. I don't care who knows.
well.
Silly virgin.
It's just so. I don't want to specify in the podcast, because my mom listens and she's, it's
What do
just
you mean?
mine.
Like what? How
My
is she gonna find the podcast? How is she?
Oh,
Come on, tell me the story. I want to hear the story in detail. All right, I want.
Yeah,
Wait, do I have a story?
Hold on.
Wait. Do I? Wait, what story? I don't have a story.
Him, why would she care? You're 20.
Yeah, like that's none of her business.
See, okay, if you know, like Lord Pasta would probably have a similar thing with his mom, right?
Yeah, true, but that's for like different reasons, though. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my gosh, why is this spat? Hello. Okay, there you go. I think you're back.
I mean, just leave and rejoin if you hear that ever happen.
I do that. Here we go. So,
So yeah, what's her story? What was the first time like?
What's my story about? What?
The first time story.
I'm not telling a story.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I don't feel comfortable telling.
What about Chop?
Story.
Chop.
Yeah, you could go ahead. Tell
I
your
mean,
story.
you've intrigued us with the.
What's your first time story when you were 13 and with a 17-year-old? Tell us that story.
Well, let's just say she didn't come back for seconds. But
I mean, it was your first.
Yeah,
so,
it was my first. I was
and you're 13.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like at that point, like.
What's your body count, Chop?
Actually, surprisingly, only about 4.
No,
surprisingly, only about 4.
That's decent though, compared to me, which is 0.
I mean, mine is 1.
Which is myself.
Is 0, so.
No, I count myself. All right.
You count yourself. Well, in that case, 2 for me. In that case. That
you don't.
that means you
don't understand.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. Maybe.
Yeah, you get it now.
Yeah, I know what you do when you're in Discord calls with Zeph. That's a fun story. Anyways, what time are we at?
We are at 1 hour and 6 minutes. Do you want to call it here? Because
I think we can call it. I mean, Chop just died again, so
yeah,
I mean, we can probably call it.
Yeah, there we go.
So this. Do you want to do your come up with a signature outro?
Yeah. Give me a minute.
Are you gonna?
Wait, I'm thinking.
Are you thinking of an outro? While you're thinking of an outro, I'm gonna talk about how awesome this podcast is. Do you want me to post this on the podcast thing? The
yeah, sure.
Anchor?
Yeah, I got the outro. Wait for it.
Okay. I'm excited.
Bye.